Hi Taurus, welcome to your 12th to the 19th of February 2024. So this is going to be general guidance messages for the week ahead. If you want to book a session, I now do audio calls. Tarot coaching is 5 readings and a journal, and it's on an amazing price. So if you want a deep coaching, it's all videos sent to your inbox with the journal. It's in the description below. Follow the membership, like the video, comment. And there is half price love readings as it is Valentine's. Everything is in the comments on the website and also underneath. Okay, so what are we seeing for Taurus? It's been a while. Okay, so we do have the Death card. Some of you might be dealing with the Scorpio, because Scorpio also got this, but also a Scorpio could be declaring feelings again. Something is coming to an end though. We do have the Death card. So the Death card is about changes taking place, but those changes don't always have to be for the bad. Sometimes the changes taking place is we're going from single to a relationship. Sometimes we're going from jobless to a job. Not all changes are bad. So something is coming to an end, or something is transforming and changing this week for you. Like I said, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, I think there could be going from dating to a relationship. It could also be going from a relationship to a fiance, marriage. This could be proposals. It's the week of Valentine's, so anything can happen. But what I'm getting is something is transforming, something is changing, or it's coming to an end. 10 of Wands. Okay, so the 10 of Wands is something's at its breaking point, and with the Death card, or someone is at the breaking point. And the 10 of Wands with the Death card is something has got to end. Something's got to give. 3 of Swords reversed. So let's see your energy. Yeah, letting go. 4 of Pentacles reversed. So the message for Taurus this week is some of you are letting someone go. Because I feel like you're dealing with a masculine who's got multiple women. The Emperor reversed with the 3 of Cups is some of you are dealing with someone who's not loyal, they're not solid, they're not dependable, and this is not what you want. And this week, because it's Valentine's, you kind of get to see this person's behaviour and you're like, this is not what I want. Some of you could be in a relationship but the person's a cheater, a liar. I just think with you're coming up as the 4 of Pentacles reverse, so you're not clinging to anything, you're not holding on to anything. You definitely don't want this in your life. Some of you, I'm going to be honest, for the stubborn Taurus women, it could be this person ends it with you. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio or you're dealing with an Aries and you've been like hooking up with this person and now you're going in deep and you're trying to build a connection with this person, I feel like this person's going to drop you this week and just tell you, no. This is someone who's going to be saying statements like, you know, I'm just not ready for a relationship, I just don't want it, etc. For the Taurus man, a Scorpio woman could be ending it with you. Because again, this person is getting tired of the women, the lack of stability, etc. Okay, I feel like there's kind of, so where's this going talk this week from you or someone else. And for the Taurus woman, there could be a Scorpio man who's like mad about you, but you just don't feel the same. Okay, so I am getting someone who's going to declare feelings, or someone wants to know where they stand with someone. For the Scorpio woman, you might get a bad reaction from a masculine this week because he might just say like, I already told you what this was. I already told you that this was just a hookup, that it was never going to be anything else. It's a friends with benefits. I'm not ready for a relationship. Could be a Scorpio man who says this as well. But I do think for some Scorpio women who are kind of holding on to a masculine, you might feel hurt and disappointed this week with like a reaction that you get. I'm also getting for some of you Scorpios though, this is all, for some of you Tauruses, like you don't want this in your life. You don't want somebody who's got multiple people and they've got all kinds of chaos and they're not ready to settle down. The other side of the coin is for some of you Tauruses, you're ready for stability, security, a lasting connection. So with the 4 of Pentacles reversed, it's you who's letting this go. You might be letting it go because someone else is coming in. Some of yours love is coming in because the divine is sending love your way, and the death card is something is changing. So this can be going from being single and just focusing on your career, but you also need to be open to love coming your way. Okay? Same as the Taurus man. I feel like for the Taurus man, all these women are leading to a lack of growth, a lack of stability. And this love that the divine is sending your way, this change that's coming into your life, this is a true connection. This is someone you can build a future with. This is someone you have a lot of sweetness with. So I'm actually getting for the Taurus man, what's changing for you is all this playboy. Multiple women sleeping around, putting your energy in multiple places. But the divine is sending something your way. And this change actually is better for you. So this person who comes your way, this connection, this development, some of you, it could be a friendship that's leading to love, or it could be a dating that's going to the next stage. It's actually really good for you because it stabilises you. But it could also be as the Taurus man, you're just at a point where it's like all this playing around, multiple women, it's not doing anything for me energy, it's not doing anything for me growth, it's not getting me anywhere. Maybe feeling love around you and seeing love around you this week changes your mindset. But the Nine of Cups reversed is someone is not happy. They're not fulfilled. This is the Emperor reverse coming to a point where it's like, you know, I should be happy that I've got all these women and all this attention, but I'm just not. And so someone just isn't happy. This is hedonistic pleasure, it's gluttony, it's overdoing it, it's too much. And I'm getting a person just wanting a deeper connection. They don't want to be connected to this. So this can be development and growth for the Taurus man. For those who want to do the tarot coaching, check it out in the description below or the comment section on my website, because it will really help you. But it's only for the serious. Some people are really, really ready to elevate, to level up, and some people are just going to keep on in their patterns until they get to that point. But some of yours this week as well, I do think there is going to be like an exchange of words. Someone is just not happy anymore with what they're being given in a connection. They're not fulfilled, so they're going to end it. What else does Taurus need to know this week? Something's going on in your career as well. This could be not being happy in your career. You know, this can be a career where you're working all the hours God sends, but you've got nothing to show for it. This can be clients who basically don't feed back into you. So I feel like there's something that Taurus men or women are doing that is not leading to emotional satisfaction. It's not leading to stability and security and the things that you want. So something's got to end, something's got to change. Five of Pentacles reversed. I'm also getting just someone who gives up on a way of life because something is being presented this week where this person, this opportunity is going to be so good for you. It does mean a sacrifice. It means going from single to in a relationship. It means some kind of sacrifice. But I feel like the sacrifice is worth it because it brings stability and balance into your life. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Some of you need to stop worrying about loss. Some of you with the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Five of Pentacles reversed, you're putting your energy into things that, because you don't want to lose something or you don't want to lose someone, you keep putting your energy into this, but the divine is not supporting it. Something is pulling you down, it's weakening you, it's not strengthening you. And it's the same for the Taurus man, this matrix mentality, this more mentality, it's weakening you. You know? These constant women putting your energy everywhere, putting your dick everywhere, it's not getting you nothing. You're not building nothing, you're just distracted, you're just all over the place. This can be being around the wrong friends, being around the wrong company as well. So, yeah, some of you need to revise your perspective this week, change your behaviour, put an end to certain things. you're doing for your own benefit. Again, with the Taurus woman, this is what I'm getting. There's a masculine. Some of you are dealing with someone who's married. Because the Emperor reversed with the Three of Cups is, this would be a man who might be committed. He might have a child with someone else. He might be married. And he acts out, I did get cheating. There's something in the energy of this reading where it's low class. This is people who are not acting in the best interest. This is people who are not acting in a higher self. It's people acting in fear frequency or a lower self. I'm getting with some of you, for the Taurus woman, this is either a masculine who you do like the time you spend with this person, but again, it's full of conflict, it's full of tests and challenges. You're constantly frustrated. And some of you, you're definitely dealing with someone who's married with a child. This could also be the father of your child, but they don't want a commitment, they don't want to act right, they don't want to give up the single life. And I think you've got to put an end to this. So this guy gets to keep access to you and the child, but he's also playing outside of his relationship like he's a single man. And so I think as a Taurus woman, you've got to say no. Either choose me or lose me, but you don't get both. Temperance. This is pulling your interest away, pulling your investment away. Temperance is wanting that deep connection. It's also wanting peace in your life. You know? So this is like, I'm sorry. I feel like for Taurus women or men, it's moving into a place of balance. Reconnecting with your core values. Asking yourself if what you're investing in and what you're doing is truly in alignment with who you really are. And if we get into an affair, or say, for example, when manipulating a lot of people or exploiting a lot of people, because that's what it is, or using a lot of people, often most people have kind of went off track when it comes to core principles, fairness. I'm also getting in your career, there might be clear injustice, there might be people who are trying to get rid of you, there might be, cause with the death card and the justice card, there could also be a loss of a job here. So this for me with the death card and the justice card reversed in your career could be being sacked, it could be a gang of people who gang up on you, it could be many different things. It could be trying to stop you from getting a severance pay or something like that. Okay? And this creates imbalance, you lose your balance. But I'm going to say for you as Taurus this week, there's something around the time, something around lack of expansion, the Wheel of Fortune. Let me just turn this way because honestly my leg is numb. I've been sitting in the same position for hours. There's something around a lack of balance. There's something around what you're investing in is not supported by the gods. It's not supported by fate and destiny. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is a person who feels like they're unlucky. They're not expanding. Nothing's going their way. But sometimes when we feel unlucky or things aren't expanding, it's actually because we're in the wrong boat. You know. So, yeah, this is also like something that the fates don't support. They don't support a connection. They don't support a mission. Someone's having a lot of bad luck because, again, they've kind of lost their way. It's not actually bad luck. It's more being committed to things that are not good for your expansion or your growth, being committed to things that are not in alignment with your destiny. And for me, the Wheel of Fortune would also be a person who, when it comes to their divine mission, their divine purpose, they're not in it. I think for Tauruses this week, you need to reconnect with yourself, because some of yours, the Wheel of Fortune is also a wheel. Be careful behind the wheel. But this can also be where we feel like we've lost control of our money, of ourself. This can be where we kind of don't feel like ourselves, we feel like we're being controlled. This can be being in the passenger seat of our life rather than the driving seat, and other people are controlling our money, they're controlling our heart, they're controlling our energy. So I think for some Tauruses, you need to get back in the driving seat this week. You need to start looking at what you're investing in and why. You need to ask yourself why you're not expanding, why you're not growing, why you feel like things are not working out. Some of it will just be fate and destiny. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune reverse can be those downturns we go through, and it's hard. And you kind of have to ride the wave, right? But I do think for some of you this week, by making changes to your behaviour, by accepting that things need to end, that changes need to be made, you'll get back on track. I personally get for Taurus, you might be your own worst enemy here. Why this is happening is because some of you are refusing to change your world, you're refusing to change yourself. You're refusing to liberate yourself. Some of you are kind of living in a world or a job, or you're around people, but I feel like these people are just, it's not in alignment with you. You know? The Taurus woman who wants this deep love and connection, you're not going to get it because the person you're putting the energy, the time and the investment into is not going to put it back. You're in the wrong company, you're in the wrong career, that's what I'm getting. I think you need to deeply, deeply connect to yourself. Some of you're not happy, but you don't want your world to change because at least it's comfortable. This is the thing with Taurus, you're very stubborn people. And so you can be in a world of misery around people you don't want to be around, not feeling too good in yourself. But because you're stubborn, you'll stay committed to that path or that person. For those Tauruses who watch this and say, oh, I'm fine, I'm happy, this is just not your reading. It's a general reading. Okay? Hopefully, this week, I think for Tauruses who are really in the Empress or the Emperor, you're good. This reading's not your reading. Yeah, you're coming up as the Five of Cups reversed. I feel like you're fine. I feel like the message I just want to give is this is not your reading. End story. And it's not your reading because you're doing well, you're fully connected to yourself, you are taking accountability, you're not rigid, you're in the driving seat. This is just not your reading. This is more for Tauruses who are feeling bound, stuck, and not breaking with old self, old people, old ways of life. They refuse to take new directions. They're kind of stuck in a rut. Some of you, this could be an ex who ended it a long time ago, or a person who ended it a long time ago, but you just haven't kind of processed and accepted that that thing is over, that person is gone. So for you, it's a week of acceptance, it's a week of reconnection, it's a week of being honest. Sometimes it's not bad luck, sometimes you're in the wrong reality with the wrong people, fighting for the wrong person, refusing to update yourself. And you're frustrated in the world you're in, but then you're refusing to take accountability, get in the driving seat and get yourself to the world you want. Some of you are frustrated in the self you are, the version you are, but you're refusing to get in the driving seat to the self you want to become. So it's all about honesty with you this week. And some of you, there is a kind of dropping your standards, there is a kind of getting into affairs, acting badly, addiction, lower class behaviours, but you can change it around. But the only way you're going to change it is acknowledging these are not the actions I want to be taking, this is not what I want to be doing to people, this is not who I want to be. And then through that you will have a change of consciousness, a change of action, and your life will change. You'll put an end to things that are not good for you. You'll make a change in your behaviour. You'll acknowledge bad behaviour. Some of you, when it comes to the people you're dealing with, maybe it's them, and you'll come to a higher awareness where you're like, nah, I'm not going to allow this person to treat me like this and be in their shadow and control me and dictate to me. I'm out. So yeah, if you want to book in a session, it's in the description below. If you want to book the tarot coaching, it will truly help you. But this is a truly profound reading. It's just time to kind of review yourself, your life, what you want. Are you on the right path? Or through sheer stubbornness, are you staying committed to an old self, to a certain person, and to a career just out of absolute stubbornness, even though you're miserable, even though you're not growing, even though you're not happy and fulfilled? Okay? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And some of you, that's what you're doing. You keep going back for more, keep going back for more, instead of just accepting some things need to end, some things need to change, including you, to get you to the life of what you want. I'll speak to you soon.